We're absolutely in the middle of nowhere. There's no folding benches or anything like that, folding machines. So unfortunately I have to fold 16 centimeters or about 6 inches. So I'm not able to use my crimping tools for this. So I'm just going to use a rubber hammer solo. I line up both sides and I'm going to beat it into place. I'm using the edge of the table, which isn't 8 feet unfortunately, so I have to move this to finish it. But here I am hitting both sides, and you can see the crease showing up right away. It shows up. The metal will surrender to these blows. It's definitely a heat transfer. You're heating up the metal so it can actually bend into the shape you want it. The straight edge is really important on the table. You have to pick a good table to do this. This is a metal table that has a really nice bigger edge. And if you look closely here, we can actually see how the metal actually takes on this crease. It takes on this line. And you basically have to take your time, hit it several times over and over again, so you're working the crease into this metal. And the more you hit, the more pliable the metal gets. And when you come back, don't try to hit the 90 degrees in right away. Do it piece by piece, so you're working it in steadily. Your free hand is really important in this work because it has to hold the metal down into place, and that really helps when you're putting your weight into this and you're pounding it constantly. You can see how now it's like at 80 degrees, so we're getting there. And it's important to hit both sides because you're basically bending both sides of the metal, not just one side. Put your weight on the table so that the metal can actually take this and it doesn't move on you. I laid out both sides at 6 inches or 20 centimeters, whatever that is, and here we're getting to the end. I have to now take this off because the table isn't long enough to do it all in one shot. So I'm taking the clamp off here, and I'm going to move the sheet metal back so that I can apply the remaining 3 feet or 2 feet, and I can hit back here and slide in the back, and that makes it possible that I can actually hit the rest of the metal. It's on the table. Here I'm finishing off the rest of the table of the sheet metal. I'm banging the last 3 feet here. I'm going to get it ready to fold by hand. This is the prep work to get to that stage where you can actually just use your hands to line it up nicely. Here I'm flipping the sheet metal over and going to walk over to the other side to hand finish this. And if you see that the crease is all important, the rest you can do with your hands and get into place nicely, but that crease gives you the opportunity to get a 90-degree angle perfect. And use the top of the table as well to hold your other hand. And again, this is all hand work, getting it into the right shape. And here we go. Here's the finalized flashing ready for install upstairs on the roof.